Ahead of a Canadian Grand Prix, we discussed the challenges of the forthcoming weekend with Diego Loverno, Scuderia Ferrari race operating manager. Diego, this is the only flyweight race in between of the European season. Does it involve some particular sort of preparation for the team?
Well, obviously being an overseas race has many different logistic aspects compared to the European ones. There is a lot of material to be shipped with different vectors, but you have also the mitigant factor to be, let's say, a single race, so we don't have the pressing of the following races and the turnaround of material to be chased.
And speaking about materials, this is said to be a very demanding race, not only for the engine but also for almost every other component. What does it imply?
Yeah, for sure Montreal is a very demanding race for the whole car. As we said, the powertrain, the power unit is very stressed, but also all the remainder of the car. Brake system is typically very stressed in Montreal, suspension members, everything is under a lot of pressure because of the characteristic of the circuit.
In the past, races have always been determined by the amount and the quality of pit stops, pit calls. We used to have one single pit call and the fueling, and then it's all now behind us. But does strategy still play a major role in this kind of race?
Well, for sure, Montreal, as the other races, will be highly characterized by the strategical choices of the team. But also, Montreal is a very peculiar track because it's so quick with such demanding braking where you can anyhow overtake. So it's true, in the past it was a single pit stop race, but with the new rules, with the new technologies, with the Pirelli tires, in the past someone as us that has tried a single pit stop race was not really lucky because you ended up with a big cliff at the end of the race. So yeah, as usual, we will have to see what we'll face and try to have the best choice for us.
You just touched the issue of tires, and Pirelli is bringing to Canada the same compounds, soft and super soft. They have been used previously in the Monaco race, but still it's a very different sort of changing.
For sure, in Monaco, these two tires were mainly struggling for warm-up. The asphalt is not particularly rough in Monte Carlo. In Canada, we will face a different situation. The circuit itself is much more demanding in terms of stress for tires, so it will be probably less than an issue to warm them up. It will be more important to face them in their life and look after the tires for all the length of the stints.
And finally, the circuit is dedicated to Gilles Villeneuve, which we all fondly remember, but Montreal is also a very lively town, a city bustling with nightlife and so on. In the past, there used to be some sort of fun going on at the circuit as well, with improvised boat races and any kind of challenge between the mechanics of various teams. Is there anything left of this?
Well, actually, the only thing that has left is the atmosphere. The city is still amazing, the people is very warm, and you can feel the passion for Formula One everywhere you go. The circuit is in a very peculiar place, in an Olympic park with the lake, and as you said, in the past there were very funny races with improvised boat between teams. Now it's not happening anymore, but the level of audience and the passion is always there, and probably is one of the favorite races for most of the teams.